All right, welcome to the show. I got Matt Stanger. I got the king of the Little Debbie cakes. I got Big Daddy over here. I got Matt Stanger on the show here. Matt Stanger, you got a huge opportunity coming up. You are going to be taking on Alonzo for the Rise of the Prospects heavyweight title. Now, it's a big ask, but if anybody was up to the task, it's my man Stanger. So real quick, let's talk about the opportunity in front of us. You got the champ in Alonzo. Very, very good, very strong, very good everywhere. But you sling like the Wild West. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
throw yourself. So talk to me about the matchup and how you're feeling about it.
he's a big dude. Let's not hide that. He's a big guy. And I mean, me fighting at the middleweight class and stepping up to take this. Like, I mean, when I went to fight Patrick at 205, I barely even came in at 198. So getting up there to get in the weight, it's been fun and it's been different because I'm not used to having to gain weight. And so he's definitely going to be a fun challenge here. He's definitely skilled. He's definitely pretty good at what he's doing. He's champ for a reason. So can't knock it. Can't say anything bad about it. So I'm looking forward to the fun. But then again, I mean, the pressure's really not on me. So I'm stepping up to fight somebody bigger than me, not smaller. And I'm not coming to my home city. I'm coming to his. And he's the champ. So I'm going to have some fun. And hopefully I don't get hit too many times.
Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. The pressure is on Alonzo, right? He's defending his title. He's fighting a guy that's coming up a couple weight classes, and he's fighting a guy you know, who's just as dangerous as he is when it comes to throwing heat. You know what I mean? We've
Oh,
seen
yeah.
you in there with big guys before, so this isn't new territory for you at all. You've been here before, and there is a lot more pressure on him for sure as the champ. I mean, there's always more pressure on the champ, right?
Yeah.
But this fight definitely excites me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It should excite everybody. This is going to be fun.
All right. Now, obviously, this is coming on the heels of, a mishap with another organization. We ran into a little trouble. We went into a bit of a downward spiral. But like I was telling you before, I am a guy that definitely believes in second chances. And if there's anybody that can come up from this underdog story, it's Stanger.
I apologize to everybody too from that. I haven't really gotten to say anything or anything, and I do apologize to everybody that I affected with all of that, and especially Justin too, and his whole camp and his family and everybody that were out, and that that was a huge mistake of mine. And I know sorry's not just going to make up for it, and I know me just apologizing ain't going to change it, but I do acknowledge that I messed up, and I apologize to everybody that I affected with all that situation.
Well, it definitely wasn't an ideal situation for your camp, his camp, the fans that came out to see both of you, the organization, you know what I mean? It definitely wasn't an ideal situation, but we kind of get a chance to, kind of make things right and restart and reinvigorate the career here. Again, a big opportunity, but it doesn't come with, some hesitation. Now people are going to be worried, obviously, is the same thing going to happen again? I don't think so. I
Can't
think that
afford to.
well, it's not just that, but it's, you've made some adjustments, you know what I mean? You've got back on track, you're doing more, this time around than you've done before. You're doing media, you're making the round. So I think that this is definitely a good indication that, Stanger's moving in the right direction. Am I wrong?
No, I mean, not everybody just gets a main event shot, especially after screwing up like that. And then not only that, a title shot too. I mean, that's a first for me, and to have that opportunity is just a big, eye opener for me as well too, and a big, boost in confidence as well too. That somebody even believes in me enough to even offer me that. So, looking forward
Well,
to
like I
this.
said, if there's anybody that can pull off this underdog story, it's you. So let's talk about camp. Now, obviously, this time around, we're having to put on weight as opposed to taking off weight, right? Because
Yeah.
this fight is contracted at heavyweight. So what type of adjustments are you making moving up?
Well, really, the hard part for me is still just like because my body just doesn't really keep on weight. So I've been staying now at around 213, 215. I'm trying to come in at 220, but working on cardio, my body kills the weight. So it's kind of like it's a weird situation here for me, but I'm still trying to work on it to where I can even this out right. I mean, I don't have $1 million to pay for a nutritionist and stuff like that, so it's kind of hard to really figure it out on your own, kind of in a way. So, but the hard part was really just adjusting to like I don't have to like really dehydrate myself bad. I don't have to lose a whole lot of weight. I have to just stay at a nice medium weight, but it's finding that balance because it also takes away from carrying that weight, takes away from my stamina and my cardio. As much as I work on it, carrying that extra, that's an extra, 30 pounds almost that I'm carrying then, 40 pounds from what I normally would fight at. So it's a little bit harder, but it's been fun because it's a new challenge. So it's a different thing. Instead of going through that same circle, doing the same thing for the last 5 fights that I had, or 4 fights that I had, this was a different cycle because now it's getting used to carrying around more weight and getting my breathing under control, carrying that weight, and especially in moments where you need to control it.
Well, and also being the smaller guy, do you feel that you're going to hold some advantages? Maybe moving around the cage, maybe with cardio, maybe being a little lighter on our feet.
I can assume that, but I mean that wouldn't be very very good to just assume. But I mean, him being a bigger guy, the cardio for me is going to be a little bit easier for me to try to maybe keep this under control if I can just get him to burn out, possibly. But I feel that, yeah, my cardio would be a little bit better than his because he's carrying around a lot more weight. So, but then again, he does jujitsu and he does fights. So, I mean, this isn't new to him.
For sure, I agree with that sentiment. And where are we doing this camp at? Are we splitting between a couple different gyms, or are we still at the original gym?
We're working on things with other people because of what had happened. So it's been a little hard situation there, finding another spot. So I'm working with some people, and come Friday at April 7th, it'll be a fun time.
Okay. And obviously, again, not an ideal situation for training. You know what I mean?
Because I messed up, so it was kind of hard getting in anywhere. So.
But again, like I said, if anybody can pull this off, it's Stanger.
I got to show everybody that I'm going to show up and I'm going to do this right. I mean, because once you screw up like that, it's kind of hard for people to believe you. So I've got to show up Friday, April 7th, weighing in and get that fight ready to go, and show up Saturday for people to really understand that I am, making a change in this and then going in a different direction, because a lot of people were disappointed from that. So I don't blame anybody for not believing me and having doubts. So.
Well, and making it to the weigh-ins, making it to fight night, what would that mean, for you personally?
To be honest, as small as this is being amateur, this means a lot to me, because this is like a moment. Like, this is going to be forever a moment in my life where I was fighting for a championship belt on the main stage, the main card. Like, this is like, it's like a dream, man. It feels surreal. Like, it doesn't feel like this is reality. Like, it's mind blowing to me. And I'm excited because when I started doing this was always, everybody wants to win and be a champ. But I also at a point was just kind of having fun, and then just enjoying this moment and what's going on with it, because I only have a short time here. And then for this moment to come up is just like, hell yeah, it makes this even better. Like, it's just a whole new level of excitement and feelings and nerves, and just like, now I'm not the first, second, third, or fourth fight. Like, I've got to wait for 13 other fights to go off before me, and then everybody's there ready. Everybody that bought a ticket's ready there watching, not just a couple of people and everybody else's friends and family. Like, coming out to a packed crowd.
Well, I can all but guarantee a sellout, right? They've sold out their last 3 cards already, so I can guarantee you that this is going to be much of the same. Mm-hmm. And then obviously, the title. This is the most prestigious title, right? The heavyweight title.
Yeah.
What would that mean to bring that home?
Man, a lot, a lot. Especially never winning a whole lot of things, and being able to win a championship belt really just adds to my story and into my journey, and adds a little more, like a little more shine to it, I guess you could say.
And do you think that would kind of help people see that the changes are made and that we're moving in the right direction?
Yeah, because the plan after this is to go for that 185-pound belt they have, since that's my weight. So
I like that idea.
I'm trying to have fun with this, show up and prove a point with this one, and put on a show that people want to see, and go from there. And this year's going to be a good year.
Well, I can guarantee you that the fans are going to enjoy it, because I don't recall a Stanger fight that I've seen with my two eyes that I haven't enjoyed. You know what I mean? You always make the fights fun. So I don't ever worry about that, ever.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I'm super jacked about this main event for you, about this opportunity that came a knocking when things were pretty grim. I can tell just by having this conversation with you that things are different. I can
Oh,
tell that
definitely.
things are different. You know what I mean? So I'm ecstatic. I'm glad that you're, moving things forward instead of backwards. Super stoked about that. Now, everybody that comes on this show, they got to answer this question, and I know Stanger's going to deliver. Okay, so April 8th, after you get your hand raised and that belt gets put around your waist, I want to know how Stanger is going to celebrate with the victory meal.
A victory meal. It's probably, if they've got In-N-Out down there, I'm probably going to do a 3x3. And
What is a 3x3?
the 3 patties, 3 cheese, and then animal style. Grilled
Damn.
onions and all that. Yeah.
You can order more than one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're talking. See, because I'm gonna need about 3 of them bad boys.
I know. This sounds like a delicious post-fight meal.
It does. It does. And what are we having for dessert?
Probably some cheesecake.
Oh, does In-N-Out have cheesecake?
I don't know. I'll find some cheesecake somewhere, though.
Well, this is my stomping ground, so I think I can assist with that. I can definitely assist with that. And
Perfect.
also, there are some pretty decent 24-hour cookie joints out here that are phenomenal.
Hell yeah. Awesome.
So, we can get burgers, we can get cheesecake, we can get cookies, we can get it all down here, man, for sure. All right. Well, I knew you wouldn't disappoint on that one. Animal style is definitely the way to go if you're going to In-N-Out, man. I mean,
definitely.
that's a good burger. So now, are you an In-N-Out guy or a Whataburger guy?
To be honest, it just depends on the mode and the day. Sometimes I'll eat either one. So it just, I don't have a preference like that.
Right. I don't like the whole, it's this or that. Nah.
No.
You know
If
what I
I
mean?
see a Whataburger and I'm hungry, I'll stop and eat a Whataburger.
Okay. We don't discriminate against burgers, man. A burger is a
Nah,
burger.
if you can throw some cheese and bacon on it, I'm good.
Yeah. Yes. 100%. All right, my mans. Well, dude, this has been a blast. I love the enthusiasm. I love seeing you this way. I feel that our prior engagements before, maybe they weren't as clear as they are now. So I'm definitely loving this new shine, man. I'm really enjoying it, and I think it's going to make for a huge performance on April 8th over at the Rialto Theater. Rise of the Prospects Cage Series 4. I think it's 4, right? Yeah, 4.
Yep.
Down doing so many damn events, I can't keep track. They keep putting them out, and we keep doing them. All right, so Rise of the Prospects Cage Series 4. Matt Stanger is going to be in the main event, looking to take a title out of Alonzo's hands for the heavyweight division. Before I let you go, I'd like to give my guests as much time to thank anybody they'd like. So go ahead and take the floor.
So I'm gonna go ahead and thank a group of my friends, my brother, a couple of my buddies, and then just everybody that's been supporting me. That if they all know who they are. It's been a small circle now after everything, like I said. But so everybody knows who I'm talking to, and I appreciate everybody. And then everybody who's not doubting me, thank you too. And if you still believe in me and are coming to watch me, I'm always going to put on a show, and I appreciate your support. And those who doubt me, I'm sorry, and I'm going to show you that things have changed, and might even just prove you wrong. So
it's a true underdog story and a true redemption story that I look forward to see unfold on April 8th, my man. It has been an absolute pleasure. I cannot wait to see you compete. And, I'll be there at weigh-ins. I'll shake your hand, and then we're going to do the damn thing on Saturday, April 8th.
thank you very much, man.
All right, my friend. You have anything else that you'd like to get out in the universe before I let you go?
I'm going to say thank you to Head Kick Audio first, you guys, for doing the interview today. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Rise of the Prophet. And
They know who they are, man. They know who they are. I appreciate the time, Stanger. We'll see you in less than 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, brother. Thank you.
Until next time.